Gamification promises to remedy this design flaw by engineering a new reality, one that transforms the dull and difficult part of life into something fun and inspiring. Well, that's the view of some experts in the field of gamification. On today's episode of The Genesis, we'll examine this interesting world with Haniel Jafaru, an ICT expert. Welcome. You've likely experienced gamification already, from language learning apps to fitness trackers and social networks. Gamification is the use of game design elements and mechanics in non-game contexts.
Some of those game principles include the badge. When you're playing games, you have to get badges. You acquire points as you're playing games. So those principles that have been embedded into game systems, moving them and applying those same principles into a non-game system. That's the process of, or that's the concept of gamification.
The concept of gamification has its roots in the early 2000s. But the term itself was first coined by Nick Perlin, a British computer programmer and consultant, in 2002. Today, gamification is seen as a revolutionary tool for transforming education, work, health, and other numerous aspects of life. Experts believe that this is to induce specific behavior in people using virtual carrot and stick. Amplify, a leading tech company, reveals that the gamification market is currently worth $15.43 billion and is expected to reach about $48.72 billion by 2029, with numerous companies already utilizing this technology to boost productivity.
So I think beyond education and employee, that's human resource, is also going to help out in marketing, sales. We have loyalty cards that is on the increase. It has been existing. So when you are a consistent a regular customer of a particular product, the gamification principle can also be embedded into that product. So as you buy that product, you get a point. Recently I took my kids out, and as they went to this game store, and the more games they play and they earn points, and the more points that they earn, that point is stored in their card, and because of that they would want to come back again, because they want you. Once you are able to achieve to a particular get to a particular point, you can use the points to buy a particular toy. So it's going to help. It's going to help to boost sales and marketing for organizations.
However, there are arguments from some quarters that gamification is just another tool for cohesion, distraction, and control.
It can become a distraction if not properly structured, but once one is able to, the inability for one to determine when it becomes a distraction is a huge concern. The other challenge we need to take note, as long as the gamification system or technology is concerned, is the fact that it is short-lived. Another challenge is the fact that there is no inclusivity for this particular gamification system. Is not at its peak, because for one to be engaged in the gamification system, there are a lot of things that one needs to put into place. One of those things is the fact that you need to anyone that is involved in this gamification system needs to have a mobile phone or something, or a technology, an end device that enables one to be able to carry out that task. So if one does not have that technology, the end device or the embedded device, it becomes a challenge for that person to be able to carry out that task.
Some argue that gamification is not more than a commercial tool to serve the interests of its makers, rather than the surface promise to make users happier and more productive. To watch previous episodes and for more updates, kindly follow The Genesis on our social media platforms. Thanks for watching.